we are back. This is live at the center where nothing is real, but everything is dusty because you were back there
Cleaning.
cleaning.
That's
You
what we.
and-
That's
you
what we
and
gotta do.
Patrick. That's what we do here. We clean. All right, so this is our March show. Welcome to March, the Ides of March in the middle of the show. It bodes badly for some and well for others. We're on the
Well for us.
Yeah, well for us, always, of course. March 15th. Do we play on March 15th? Do you have a show on March 15th?
No, the 16th, 18th, 17th,
17th, 18th. 15th is a Thursday?
It is.
Oh, well, too bad. All right, here we are, and this is the set of A Doll's House, which is playing in the month of February. And, you know, we got the time warp thing going on. But we have a big show in March, Ragtime, the book by E.L. Doctorow, and the book for the play is by the great playwright Terrence McNally. Lyrics by Lynn Ahrens, music by Stephen Flaherty, and this is directed and choreographed by Kevin Archambault. Sitting to my right, musical direction by the Schuberts, Paul and Joanne Schubert. You'll see Joanne at the end of the show. She'll be accompanying Siobhan and Andy Crispell, who's down there, and that's Siobhan Bradley sitting there, and that's David Foster sitting there. And Siobhan and Andy are going to sing at the end of the show. So enough of that. So Ragtime.
Ragtime.
What's it about?
It is a story that takes place in the turn of the century.
The 19th to the 20th century.
Correct.
All
That,
right.
that century turn.
That century turn.
And it is about three different classes of people
Mhm.
and how their lives sort of intersect and the struggles that they're going through. It's incredibly relevant to today's world. You see this perspective of a very wealthy, well-to-do white class, which is you play the father of that. We have the immigrant, mostly Jewish immigrants.
That's Andy?
That's Andy, coming from Europe over. Latvia, yeah, exactly. And then the African American class, and you play the father in that, because I've got all three dads.
Oh, you're all fathers
They're
in the
all
show.
fathers in the
That's
show.
nice.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
And the
It's
year
all
is...
male cast. No, I'm kidding.
What year is this?
We started in 1902 and it finishes in about 1908. Well,
1908.
1906 actually, but
Okay.
they talk about 1902. So.
All right. So it's not the golden age
No.
of the 1890s, but it's a very volatile time. And there are a lot of historical figures in the play,
Yeah, we've
such
got
as...
Booker T. Washington, Emma Goldman, Evelyn Nesbit, Harry K. Thaw, Stanford White, J.P. Morgan, Houdini. Did I miss any of
Emma
them?
Goldman, did you say
I
Emma?
asked
Emma,
Emma
yeah, you said Emma.
Admiral Perry.
Yeah, Admiral Perry, sure.
Appears in the show?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So, yeah, these wonderfully relevant historical characters, and then flushed with some fictional characters that you sort of follow.
And the
this.
title Ragtime means what?
Well, it's certainly the style of music
Of the time,
of the time.
right?
Some other double entendres there that could be pulled in terms of the time of being like rags to riches and the turn of the century, but definitely with the style of the music.
So, David, you're the father of the long-standing white Anglo-Saxon Protestant family.
That's me. Yes.
And what's the name of the family? What's your name?
The
Character name?
family is not given an actual name.
They have no name.
No, the entire play seems to be told from the perspective of my son, and his character has a name, Edgar, but I'm just known as Father.
Father.
And because that's how a little boy thinks of his family: father, mother, mother's younger brother. You know.
Are you a New England family, New York family?
New Rochelle, New
New
York.
Rochelle, New York.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Siobhan, you play,
Coalhouse Walker Jr.
and he's the hero of the play, basically, right? Yeah.
In a sense, in
Yeah.
Act 1 maybe.
In Act 1. Well, something happens to him, and he becomes another kind of person
Another
in
kind of
Act
hero.
2. Another
Yeah.
kind of hero. And he's a musician?
Yes.
Yeah, and his speciality is?
Piano.
Piano. Do you play the piano in the show?
I fake piano. in
You
the show.
fake the piano in the show. Okay. Are you sort of like a riff on Scott Joplin? Is he sort of like
He actually is influenced by Scott.
influenced by Scott Joplin? All right, cool. And Andy Crispell, you play an Eastern European immigrant.
Yep.
You're an Eastern European Jewish
Yes.
And you're a merchant? Is that what you are?
No,
or a rag
no.
seller?
I'm a silhouette artist.
Oh, that's right, a silhouette artist. You have a daughter in the show?
Yes, little
A
girl.
little girl. And you go around selling your.
Yep, selling the silhouettes.
Right, right. This has been filmed, correct?
Yes, there was
Mandy,
not
was
as a musical
Yes.
though.
Mandy Patinkin played
Yes,
Yeah.
your character.
Lake Papa.
And Harold Rollins Jr., we was saying the other day, was Cole
Yeah,
House
Cole
Walker.
House Walker Jr.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
who was mother?
Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah, Steenburgen.
Steenburgen.
Yeah, which is
And-
I forgot. all
And
about
Jimmy
it,
Cagney, I think it's his last role, is Commissioner Waldo.
which does not appear in the musical.
Does not appear in the musical, but he's in the film. The
Right.
film is not taken. Is the musical after the movie?
Yes.
It is after the movie, so
Yeah.
it's got nothing to do. The two
I
have
think the
nothing to do with
musical
each other.
won the Tony Award in 1993.
No,
I don't know
98,
when.
I think.
Oh, okay.
98.
98.
Yeah,
Right.
like won 9 Tonys actually.
So, 9?
Yeah.
Best
Best
what?
book, orchestration, musical. There was actors that were also won.
This is playing March 2 through March 18, 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, 3 weekends.
All
yeah.
right, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m., Sunday, 3 p.m. Tickets are $27, $25. This is an up-in-one production. And you know how to get to us if you want to order tickets, 845-876-3080. Wednesday through Saturday between the hours of 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Call us up. You can order a ticket. But you can always do it online 24 hours a day. centerforperformingarts.org. Third show this year for you? What is it? Second? Third?
Fiscal year or
October?
January?
Well, since
Fiscal.
Fiscal year, since October.
It's my third show.
Third show, my goodness gracious.
know.
You started with Clue,
Started with Clue,
Next
which was
to
also up in
Normal.
one, and then Next to Normal, which was center stage.
setting stage, and now this, which is up to one, up in
Up in
one.
one.
And David, you were in Clue.
I was in Clue. I played Professor Plum in Clue.
You right? Siobhan, you were not in either one of those shows.
No.
Andy, you weren't in either one of those
No.
shows. You were producing something? Well, you were in Christmas Carol.
I was in Christmas Carol.
Right?
Right.
And
I was in Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon, which was an RTS production. That was in October. Right? So we've been busy. And
We're always busy.
we're always busy. It's insane. The theater is relentless. It is relentless. So, David, you've been here since when? 1999, 2000?
I moved here. My first play here was in 2005.
Oh, that late.
What was your first play?
Fiddler, right?
Sunday in the Park with
Oh,
George.
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And then I did Beauty and the Beast, and
Then
we did
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma together.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Because I'm 2005 too.
Yeah.
You were Will?
Will
no.
Parker, yeah.
Yeah, Will Parker?
Yeah.
And you were the
I was
merchant?
Allie Hackham, the Persian peddler.
Right. Didn't you share that role with somebody?
I did. I had to go on a cruise for one weekend, and so I had an
Oh,
Poor
understudy.
baby. Oh, what a shame.
That's why he's the new Rochellian.
What a shame. And Giovanni, you've been in how many things here?
I want to say 3?
Three? Just three?
4?
Four? Miss Saigon.
Miss Saigon.
What else?
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods.
Woods, yeah.
Me Nobody Knows.
Right.
Oh yeah,
You
right.
were in-
And then now this. So.
No,
Oh,
Carousel.
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 Oh,
That's
so
right.
5.
So
Remember
this
the
will be fun.
This will be
wonderful
fun.
white suit?
And Andy was just in A Christmas Carol. He was Bob Cratchit.
Oliver.
And in Oliver,
Oh, I
he was
was in Oliver.
Fagin.
Right.
Yeah.
And what else in the last year? Because you've been
Oh.
really busy in the last year.
I was in Our Town
Our Town. You were
last
stage
a year
manager.
ago, stage manager, and
Yeah.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, Oliver.
His eyes are glazing over.
Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon.
Christmas Carol.
Were you in Wonderful Life too?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
He
Sorry.
can't do everything.
Jeez, I know.
He tries, but he can't do everything. So, Kevin, you're directing and choreographing this. Is there anything different about this than from the other things you've done? I mean, it's vastly different
Height.
from Next to Normal and Thoroughly Modern Millie. I would
Sure,
think.
it is not a dancing show.
Not a big dance show.
Not a big dance show. I know
As
there-
Millie was.
As Millie was, and as my 42nd Street coming up in the summer will be. But it's certainly, well, like I said, it's incredibly relevant. It's incredibly emotionally charged. It's a big cast.
How many? 40?
42.
Hey.
42 people.
Or so.
How many children?
4.
Oh, just 4 children.
Two permanently, and then 2 that are sharing a role for the very end of the show.
Uh-huh.
A very big set, something we've never seen here before, designed by Andy Weintraub. Which
What is it going to be different? What's different about it?
we're doing multi-leveled,
Okay.
so which I know we've done like levels before, but this
Yeah.
is 2 floors, So
Okay.
like our highest platform will be about 14 or 15 feet high, with people standing on that, and there's going to be elevators between them that rise up and down and carry people. And
Are the elevators going to work? It's not going to be like our elevator here.
yeah, it's not going to be like our elevator in the lobby. It's
We're just-
elevators that work exactly.
So you won't get stuck between floors.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
we
and
don't.
if we do, we
Oh my gosh.
just swing right out.
It'll be a unique night
and
at the theater.
Stairs move, and it's big. It's going to be quite the tech week.
Wow.
It'll be quite the tech week. But
We're
it's
looking forward to that, aren't we?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting to fly out all of our electrics and all of our legs and all of our soft goods much higher than it's ever been. So
Cool.
The tallest show this theater's ever done.
yeah, there
Is
you
it
go.
going to be the tallest ever?
I think so in terms of like where people are standing.
Yeah. And then we're doing another multi-level show. There
August
on
Osage County.
August Osage County, which you have to have two
Yeah.
levels for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So David,
Yes.
your training is what? Where did you go to school? Did you learn?
I went to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
I'm a classically trained actor. I went to Drake University after Notre
Uh-huh.
Dame.
Did you get your master's from there?
Not quite,
Oh.
but I've been doing Shakespeare and musical theater and this and that for many years, and this is a show I've wanted to do for a very long time. So I'm
too.
really
And why is
excited
that?
to do it. Because it's one of those shows that matters. It's
Okay.
a show that follows you out of the theater.
We don't call
stage.
this a musical comedy, do we?
Oh,
No.
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 There are occasional comedic moments,
Right.
Sure.
but
As in real life.
as in real life. But
Sure.
yeah, this is a substantial show.
And Javon, did you study?
I didn't.
Did not.
No.
What is your training?
I took a class at Dutchess County Community College.
With Kevin?
No, but I took the class so I could do a show with Kevin. But that's about my extent of training.
And what do you do in real life?
I sell cell phones.
You sell cell phones.
I'm a salesman.
SELLs. CELLs. Andy, you're trained as
I'm a teacher.
an educator,
I was
right?
a teacher, yeah.
Educator.
Yeah.
Special educator.
Special ed.
And you're retired now.
I am retired.
As of when? Last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And what are you doing with all your free time, Andy?
Oh, theater.
Theater. He's doing theater. How is the leap from education to theater? Is there
Well,
one?
as a special ed teacher, you really got to have a lot on the ball.
Were you performing all the time?
All the time.
Yeah?
All the time. Yeah.
How long did you work? 20 years? 30 years?
37.
37
God bless.
years? Where were you teaching?
I started in Vermont, and then I moved here and worked for Duchess Bosse's for almost 30 years.
Wow. Andy used to live in the condo complex that I live in, but he's since moved. We used to say hello to each other as we were throwing out our garbage.
Is that how you found out about the center?
No.
No.
Oh,
He'd
okay.
been here a long time.
I thought. Oh, I didn't know when he lived there.
Oops.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's the magic phone.
Who's calling us?
It's Pledge Week, so our
Exactly.
volunteers
Who's
are
calling
standing by.
with your
Please
fundraiser?
keep calling
Exactly.
because,
Someone will pick
NPR
up.
has been
Good idea.
defunded.
We've
in
got a
their
tote
budget.
bag with your name.
Yes,
on it.
your name on it and a special premium.
Pledge
Every play ever written beginning with the letter P. You will receive that as a premium.
That's the only one I could think of.
So Andy, was your first show?
Wizard of Oz.
You were the Tin Man, right?
I was.
You were the Tin Man, and you did that before we did Sound of Music.
Yes.
Yes.
Was that your second show?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and then you've just been
And then
hanging around.
hanging around.
He also builds sets. Did you build part of this set behind us?
A little.
A little bit.
A little.
Do you have any particular wall that was yours?
No,
Any window that you?
I helped Andy with the trim.
Yeah, I
We put
helped
the
Andy
trim.
with the trim. Andy Weintraub, who's
Andy Weintraub.
did this set and is designing Ragtime. We'll get back to Ragtime in a second, but also playing in March, Vibe Dance Studios, great Lauren Grady, who couldn't be with us today because she had a class to teach. She's doing her second annual concert, or is the third?
Second.
Second, The Soul of a Woman, opening on March 24th. That's Saturday, but the opening is at 3 p.m. And then the show plays again that night at 6:30 p.m. and it closes on the following Sunday, March the 25th at 3 p.m. Tickets are $20, and you know how to get to us, 845-876-3080. And that's Wednesday through Saturday between the hours of 1 p.m. 5 p.m. Always online, centerforperformingarts.org. I'm sorry she couldn't be here because last year when she sent a choreographer. Were you here that day?
I was not.
You were not here that day? Where were you, Kevin?
I was in the tunnels cleaning. I'm
Cleaning.
sure.
It
I
was our
here
annual
cleaning.
cleaning day. What's coming up? So you said 42nd Street. That's enough in one production?
It is. That's my
July or August? When's
big,
that?
both
Tail end of July into
into
August.
August.
4 weeks, right?
4 weekends.
42nd Street. This is the old Busby Berkeley movie musical.
Absolutely.
Wow, my God, you're going out there and nobody, but you come back a star?
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
you haven't had auditions for that yet, have you?
No, not until May.
May.
Yeah.
Jeez, who's doing the music for that?
Paul and Joanne.
Paul and Joanne again. the
Paul and Joanne
Schuberts.
Schuberts.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to be in that, David? You don't know. You have an audition. Javon, you have an audition. Andy, you have an audition. You interested in auditioning?
Gentlemen, are you interested in auditioning?
Well,
Kevin
you
is
know,
directing.
Cap,
I'm
a lot of
interested.
What is the RTS musical in the summer?
Fun Home.
Fun
Fun
Home.
Home.
Yes.
And ours is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and
It is.
yours is 42nd Street.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you guys also in December have Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's going to be really interesting. So talk about that. This is the year of the woman for you guys, right? So you're doing Gene Brody, Doll's House, Fun Home, and Mary Poppins.
That's right.
All about women.
All meaty
One of
roles for
whom
women.
flies. Is she going to fly in your production?
That is yet to be determined.
Yeah,
I don't think
well.
We're flying in this.
Are you in what?
Ragtime.
Are you flying people?
On our elevators.
Oh yeah, but that's different than actually
Well,
putting them in a
Houdini.
harness.
Strapping them
and
into a harness. And
We
moving.
might be
swinging them
strapped
around
by
the
the
stage.
Installing the
Houdini
ropes
is
and
suspended.
pulleys.
Yeah, Houdini and Evelyn.
Right.
The girl-
Evelyn is suspended?
The girl on the swing.
Oh, on the swing. But that's different. You're not really flying
That's
the
true.
body.
It's not our Peter Pan.
And is Houdini doing his famous upside down, submersed in a keg of ice or water trick?
Just upside down.
Not so he's not in water.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm glad to
Or
hear
a
that.
block of ice.
Andy, what's coming up for you other than the show? Anything else?
I don't have anything on.
You have no plans.
I have no plan.
Javon, what are you going to be doing? Do you know?
Other than the show, sleeping.
Sleeping. David, what about you?
I'm really looking forward to being in the audience in April and seeing The Lion in Winter
My
and
goodness.
King Lear.
And King Lear, yeah.
Everyone's
And
so focused on Ragtime.
the importance of being earnest, and they're focused on ragtime.
Yeah.
Whoa, of
It's
course.
big. It's huge.
It
It's a
is.
big show.
How long are your rehearsals? Like 4 hours? Are you doing the full 4, 7 to 11?
No, we've been trying to get out by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been good, but it's a lot. It's meaty. It's emotional.
Right, but as you said, this is not a big dance show.
It is not a big dance show, but there is a lot of movement.
Yeah, there's movement. Well, like in Next to Normal, you had movement, but there was no big number.
Right,
No
exactly.
choreographed number. That was also a very emotional show.
Yeah.
So you're gravitating toward these, what should we call them? Dramas with music? Musical dramas? Is that a genre, musical genre?
Musical drama, sure.
Yeah?
Like musical
Okay,
drama.
cool. So Ragtime, March 2nd through the 18th, 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 3 p.m. on Sunday. Tickets, $27, $25. And you know how to get to us. But don't forget Vibe, March 24th, 3 p.m. 24th, 6:30 p.m. March 25th closes Sunday, 3 p.m. Tickets, $20. You call us, 845-876-3080, Wednesday through Saturday between the hours of 1 and 5. Always online, 24 hours a day. You wake up in the middle of the night. Oh my God.
My cat woke me up.
Oh, that's my cat. Yeah, my cat wakes me up every night. She's such a devil. She gets me up just so she can be petted. Used to be, feed me, turn on the faucet so I can drink, because she won't drink out of a bowl. And now it's, she wakes me up merely to be petted.
I think she's waking you
Nearly
up to
to
remind
the
you to order your tickets.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
She wants to see Ragtime.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So we're going to go dark for a second. We're going to come back, and we're going to hear 2 numbers from Ragtime. Javon will sing one, and Andy Crispell will sing the other. So we'll be back.
The first nickel I ever earned, I keep in a little silver frame. It's how I gave my company a name, reminding me how very far I came. I was a maker of the silhouette to make a bottom movement, a little book of silhouette that simulated movement. When people seem to like it, soon the money's going clink, and I'm Buffalo Nigger for the playing. I go from silhouettes to photos, I invent a small projector, and soon I'm making movies and they're calling me director. I'm learning to ring blowing and I'm blowing on the ring, and I'm Buffalo Nigger for the playing. Life shines comical yet infinitely true. People love to see what people do. Here where everyone is someone new. Such tales are the shadow screen. Little men who never get the breaks.
Say goodbye to music. Say goodbye to light. Anything I care for, take it from my sight. Let me see no future, let me hear no sound. Only darkness and pain, the anger and pain, the blood and the pain. They buried my heart in the ground, when they buried you in the ground. I see your face, and we will ride on the wheels of a new dream, Sarah, a new time, Sarah. Now I'll play them the music of something beginning, an era exploding, a century spinning. My law and my justice in rhythm and rhyme. Listen to that ragtime.
And we're back, and thanks to Andy Crispell, thanks to Siobhan Bradley, thanks to the wonderful half of the Schubert team, that was Joanne Schubert. And I forgot to ask you, so you should tell me now, other than David, Siobhan, and Andy Crispell, who else is in this show that we know?
Oh, great family. Elizabeth Thomas is playing Sarah, which is Cole House's
Wife,
ends up being.
right?
Amy LeBlanc plays Mother, attached to David.
Okay.
Janie Langen is your daughter down
Okay.
there, Andy's daughter. James McTee plays their son. Then I've got Maria Coppola playing Evelyn Nesbitt, Alex Hynen playing Emma Goldman, Ryan Dutcher is playing Houdini.
Ryan Dutcher.
Yes,
I
he-
didn't know he was in the show.
There you go.
For those of you who don't know, Ryan Dutcher is one of the
Very-
country's premier illusionists. He calls himself an illusionist, not
Yes.
a magician, right? He's done shows here.
He's done shows. He's done
fabulous.
fundraisers for us.
He
yeah.
is fabulous.
He's incredible.
How did you get him in the show? Did you
Charm.
call him up? Did you charm him? Did
I
you bat
bat
your
my
baby blues
eyes.
at him?
No, I emailed him just out of the blue and said, "Hey, if this would be a great opportunity," and he jumped on it. He was like, "I used to do musicals in my high school. And I
Really?
would love to come back."
So he's active.
Yeah,
Does he sing in the
Yeah.
show? Does he have a solo?
yeah.
I am so impressed by that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's a big surprise for me.
I like to
That's
surprise
great.
him.
That is great. All right, so just to come and see Ryan Dutcher hang upside down as Houdini.
There you go.
All right, so this is Ragtime. Kevin Archambault. Thanks to Kevin. Thanks to David. Thanks to Jovan. Thanks to Andy. Thanks to Joanne, who had to run away. She's teaching a class. And that's our March show, and we'll see you in April, and we'll be talking about William Shakespeare and others. Thanks.